Good evening and welcome to the Catherine Moran Coleman Aquatic Center here on the campus of Brown University for the final session of our 2021 New England Swimming Short Course Senior Championships. I approached this final session with mixed emotions. Of course, my voice and my throat is going to be happy to take a break after 4 days of, it seems like, nonstop talking. However, I'm certainly going to miss all of the excitement that has come along with all of the swims that we've had so far for this senior session. So if this is the first time joining us, thank you very much for taking the time. We don't have many folks on yet. We're still 11 or 12 minutes away from the start. If you're a repeat customer, thank you for coming back. We hope you enjoyed our coverage that we've been able to bring you this weekend. It's been an interesting weekend. We've had some amazing performances turned in by all of these swimmers here. You know, it's remarkable to even make seniors cuts, a very difficult level of cut to achieve, but it's also difficult to be on a stage like this and perform at the highest level. And we've seen some crazy good performances out there. I usually always ask whoever is out there in internet world right now, if you can jump on the live chat, can somebody tell me that my audio is good and my video is good? Because there's nothing worse than talking and your audio and your video isn't working correctly. So I'll wait for someone to jump into the live chat. That would be spectacular. Getting some sort of interference on my monitor. It looks like it's gone away now. It seemed to be good. Nope. We're flicking. I don't know why we're flicking. Hopefully that goes away. I don't know what the cause of that is. But if you're out there, they're doing a test start. Coach Tim Thompson, you fulfilled your obligation. So two Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday, 1 Thursday, 7 sessions. Coach Tim Thompson has been with us all the way from Florida on each every one of these events, rooting for Club Phoenix. So thank you. We have an exciting something to look forward to tonight. So Natalie Mannion from Commonwealth Swimming, she's a Stanford University commit. She's been in 5 A finals. She's came in first in all 5 so far this seniors championship. She has 2 more events tonight, the 2 IM, the 100 free. She is the top seed in each one of those events. So it should be very interesting to see if she's able to go 7 for 7 with her championships. Avery, can you ask Caitlin? So I'm trying to get heat sheets. I don't have a heat sheet yet because I can only go by what Meet Mobile. I don't know why the screen is doing some sort of funky refresh. Hopefully when the meet starts, it'll disappear. It'll disappear and go away. So parent timers are getting ready. They're lined up. 2 IM is going to be our first race of the evening. It's our first event. As always, we'll go C finals, B finals, A finals. Then we'll go to the awards podium for the award presentation. Then we'll come back for the next event. So should be exciting evening. Again, appreciate everyone taking the time to join us. Justine Zapagan, loud and clear. Charles River Aquatics. Yeah, my video is a little glitchy. I think it's okay now. Adam Reish, sounds good. Dan Yu, great. Coach Tim Thompson, yes. Also, folks, keep in mind, I typically do all of my broadcasts at a venue via Ethernet, hardwired into their network. Was unable to do that at Brown University, so I have to broadcast over Wi-Fi. It's been a great system so far, so please excuse any glitchiness or any issues that you may run into tonight. I don't think you should. I think we'll be fine once we get going. So we're going to do the national anthem right now, and they'll be right back for the start of our final session. So with that, we are ready to go here. Event 27, we're going to start off actually. No, so we're not starting off with the IM. We're starting off with the 1000 and the 1650. So we're starting off with what is going to be our longest events of the evening, the 1000. So this is the 1000. By the way, folks, I have my 10-year-old daughter, Avery Abreu, with me. She's going to be doing all the camera switching tonight. So I gave her a good primer on what to do. So go easy, folks. Go easy. I'm sure Avery's going to do a great job for us here tonight. It was the only session I was not able to find another parent volunteer for. And my daughter really wanted to help out, so here we are. So this will be event 27, the women's 1000 freestyle. There will be one heat here. You see the lane assignments. Top time coming in belongs to Ashlyn Farris and Megan Reish. So let's keep an eye on Reish here. She had a fantastic 500 last night. She was really pushing the pace on Natalie Mannion for about 3/4 of the race. Going to turn down our crowd mic because someone is right underneath us having a conversation. Let's fix that a little bit. There we go. Megan Kelly will be in lane 1. Veronica Kosova in lane 2. Dana Lee in 3. Ashlyn Farris in 4. Megan Reish in 5. Sophia Phelps in lane 6. Quinn White in 7. Clara Renner in 8. This should be a very interesting race for the fact that both Farris and Reish like to push the pace. They like to go out early. They like to stay out in front. They come in 0.3 of a second apart. The only two qualifiers under 10 minutes. So keep an eye on Reish in 5, Farris in 4. Off and running. Our final session of the evening and the weekend here at Brown University. It is the Sunday final session. This is the women's 1000 free. Again, it should be interesting to watch Reish and Farris battle in lanes 4 and 5. Reish leading the way early. It's Phelps in second, so Sophie Phelps, another talented distance swimmer from Solo Aquatics. She's running in second now. Farris third. We talked about the 500 last night. Natalie Mannion won the 500. Megan Reish came in second. But I really loved Reish's strategy, right? To beat someone like Mannion, you can't come from behind. You've got to be out in front. Reish really pushed the pace. She was the leader for about 3/4, maybe 85% of that race. It wasn't until the very end that Natalie Mannion overtook Reish. but it was a great swim by both of them. So let's see how Reish does tonight here in the 1,000. And true to form, she is out in front with Ashlyn Farris. So they are already basically co-leaders. 1/100th apart right now. Phelps in third. White fourth, Lee fifth. So as you can see, there's already some distance being put between our top two swimmers and the other swimmers. We expect to see that continue to grow. Keep an eye on Sophie Phelps, though, from solo in lane 6. She looks like she's hanging right with Reish. Farris remains in the lead, 1/4 of a second. So again, tonight, there is no 400 freestyle relay this evening. That was canceled. And the only swimmers who are allowed on deck are the swimmers who are swimming in finals events tonight. So there's been some non-compliance with mask issues over the weekend. Because of that, they decided to limit the people on the deck. Ashlyn Farris has now overtaken Reish for first. Farris, Reish, Phelps, 1, 2, 3. Quinn White from Crimson is in 4th place right now, so she's not too far back off the pace of Phelps. But Reish and Farris are going to be battling this whole race. 0.2 of a second separate them right now. It is Farris in the lead in lane 4. So Farris is committed to swim next year at the University of North Carolina. The talented Bluefish standout. You can see just how close they are when they get to their turns. So Farris and Reish right next to each other. You'll see just how close they are here at the turn. Farris remains the leader, 0.3 of a second over Reish right now. Phelps remains in third, 4 seconds behind Farris. Quinn White from Crimson in lane 7. She's sticking with Phelps, so she'll probably be making a late push. Again, there's a strategy that goes along with any distance event. Each swimmer will work with their coach on a race plan to suit that particular swimmer's needs and style. Some swimmers like to go out fast, swim from out in front. Some like to come from behind, go out a little slower. It's very clear that Reish and Farris do not subscribe to that theory. They like to get out front nice and early and stay out in front and really push the field. Good information coming from Coach Thompson. Megan Reish is a Princeton University commit. So Megan will be taking her talents to the Ivies, swimming for Princeton. Sure, her family will be happy is happy for that. When they swim against Brown at Brown, they'll be able to see her. Nice and local. Farris continues in the lead. She's built it up to a 0.5 second over Reish. So it's really Farris and Reish. They've separated themselves a good distance from the field. Both extremely strong swimmers, tons of endurance. Let's take a look at that lead right now. Farris has grown it to 0.8 of a second. So as this race has gone, an 0.8 of a second lead is gigantic right now. So as we were talking about, each swimmer works with their coach to formulate a race plan. And then it's up to that swimmer to execute on it. Obviously, Reish and Farris get out fast, stay fast, and end fast. That's their plan. Reish cutting that lead in half now, down to 0.4 of a second. So we're going to keep bringing you Farris and Reish as they come to the start end. Since they are so tight together, give you those close-up views of their turns. The Farris lead is down to 0.1 of a second. So Farris and Reish basically stroke for stroke in the middle of the pool. Just to level set here, Dana Lee is in third, Quinn White in fourth, Sophie Phelps in fifth, Clara Renna in sixth, Megan Kelly in seventh, and Veronica Kisova in eighth right now. So it's Farris and Reish battling in the middle of the pool. Let's take a look at their splits here. Again, 0.1 of a second, little over 0.1. Farris remains in the lead by the slimmest of margins. Starting to get into crunch time here. 7 minutes and 45 seconds in. These two ladies in the middle of the pool are literally stroke for stroke. What an exciting finish that will be. It's Farris ever so slightly in the lead. 0.2 of a second, just under a quarter. So I would think at this point, fatigue starting to set in, lactic acid buildup starting to happen. Stroke for stroke they go. Continues to be Farris. 0.16 of a second ahead. This is going to be one exciting finish when the bell rings. I am already hyped up for this finish to start us off tonight. Farris hugging that lane line between lanes 4 and 5. 0.3 of a second now the lead for Farris. Going from left to right, it seems she sticks to the middle of the pool. Coming back, she's hugging that lane line. So the bell is about to ring, folks. There's about 50 yards left. Ashlyn Farris in lane 4, Megan Reish in lane 3. This has been a heavyweight fight for the ages. Farris has extended that lead to over a half a second. 50 yards to go. Can Reish catch her? Farris has seemed to catch a little burst of energy with 25 left. Here comes Reish down the stretch. Farris in the lead. They're at the flags, and it will be Ashlyn Farris who takes it from Bluetooth. 9:53.92. Reish goes 9:54.32. That's good for a second. Dana Lee will take third, 10:07.51. So for Farris, the 9:53 represents a 6-second drop on her time from this morning. For Reish, her 9:54 represents a 5-second drop. If you look at the splits here, Reish actually took it home a little quicker, 28.75. But Farris had just built up that slight lead to give her the victory here. She's a multiple-time winner here at Seniors, so congratulations to Ashlyn Farris. Dana Lee came in third, Clara Renner fourth, Sophie Phelps fifth, Megan Kelly sixth, Veronica Kisova seventh. It looks like we had a soft touch with Quinn White in lane 7. So not sure where she actually placed. So we'll have to Have to take a look at that in Meet Mobile, but it is Ashlyn Farris, your women's 1,000 freestyle winner. Congratulations to her. I think we're going to do awards now. We'll see. If we do, we'll take you there. Ashlyn Farris is absolutely gassed. She is still in the pool, so I think they're giving her a second to catch her breath. What a spectacular race to start off our final session. Reish and Farris battle it out. It was Farris. Great swimming all the way around here. So we will go to awards. And what an amazing swim for Farris. She left it all out in the pool. She is absolutely gassed right now. So Dana Lee on the podium on the right. She'll accept third place. That's Megan Reish from Phoenix on the left. We were a little blurry there. We fixed that. Farris takes her spot that she's used to at the top of the podium. Again, it's Ashlyn Farris, your women's 1,000 freestyle winner. To start us off this evening. Next event is event 28. It's the men's mile. Here's your lineup in lane 1. Actually, we have it on the screen for you. In lane 1 will be Tyler Bosma from Solo Aquatics. Lane 2, Alexander Parent from Bluefish. Lane 3, Samuel Reynoso Williams from Commonwealth. Lane 4, Josh Parent and brother of Alex in lane 4 from Bluefish. In lane 5 from Commonwealth, Hubert Wong. In lane 6 from Bluefish, Mitch Doobie. In lane 7 from Bluefish is Jack Marin. And in lane 8, it is Zach Parent from Bluefish. So all 3 Blue Parent brothers swimming in the mile championship tonight. Alex in 2, Josh in 4, Zach in lane 8. So the parents are keeping it all in the family tonight, battling it out. Josh Parent comes in with the top time, 15:20.71 for Parent. As always, exceptional reaction time by Parent off the blocks first. So Parent is another swimmer, and I'm talking about Josh. Just like Farris, he likes to push the pace. He likes to get out in front early. His Bluefish teammate, Mitch Doobie, likes to do the same. It's Doobie early on, followed by the Parent brothers, Josh and Alex. So taking a look at the times, Josh's 15:20.71 represents a 27-second lead on the next closest swimmer from this morning, or from earlier, Hubert Wong from Commonwealth. His 15:20.71 is also 35 seconds ahead of Doobie's time. So I like the strategy for Doobie here. These two are practice, teammates, they're constantly battling against each other. However, you gotta stick out with Parent. He is going to go out fast. You know he's going to go out fast. So I applaud Doobie's strategy here. He's had a great weekend thus far, Mitch Doobie. 17-year-old from Bluefish. And it's really Josh Parent and Doobie already extending themselves from the field. Parent's built up an almost 2-second lead on Doobie very early on here in the mile. Again, it's been a great weekend here at Brown University. We started it out with the distance and relay sessions on Thursday night. We've had prelims every morning since, finals every evening since. This is our final session of the weekend. It should be a fantastic session. The deck is noticeably lighter in terms of the number of swimmers that are on it due to meet officials deciding that only swimmers swimming in finals would be allowed on deck this evening. Parent has built that lead up over Doobie to 3 seconds exactly. Parent holding high 27s. On those splits. $27.6 the last split for Parent, $28.27 the last split for Doobie. So Parent continues to put his foot on the gas here. We'll do a full reset on the field momentarily. Parent's lead over Doobie, a little over 4.25 seconds. Parent running first, Doobie second, Alex Parent third, Zach Parent fourth, Jack Marin fifth, Hubert Wong sixth, Reynoso Williams seventh, and Tyler Bosma is running eighth right now. So there's your top 8. Again, Josh Parent at the very top, holding high 27s every single 50. Doobie's holding low 28s. So seemingly with every 50 that goes by, that lead is getting a little bigger for Parent. We'll take a look at it as he comes in here. Five and a quarter seconds is the lead. Again, 27.88 split for Parent, 28.31 for Doobie. So Parent gaining almost a half a second with every 50 as he's able to hold this 27 mid to high pace. Let's watch his split here, 27.5. He's built that lead up to 6 seconds. Doobie goes to 28.25. $27.7 for Parent. Doobie's at a 28.25. So no one has been able to hold their splits in the 27s like Parent. Everyone else 28 to 30. Alex Parent 29.04, his last 50. 29, 29, 29. Also for Reynoso Williams, Jack Marin, Zach Parent, Hubert Wong. Once again, Parent 27.7. Doobie 28.73. Still remarkably a long way to go here, folks. A little over a third of the way through. Parent's time coming in was 15:20.71. I'm guessing he's going to drop some time here tonight. Again, holding 27.7. $27.6 for Parent. 28.6 for Reynoso Williams as well. Doobie's down in the 28 lows. So that's been the difference here. Parent holding on to those 27 mid to high splits. Doobie 28 lows. $27.8 there for Parent. And when you take a look at Parent, it's almost robotic. And he makes it look so easy in the water. He's able to generate such good power. Breathing on every stroke. Breathes to the left-hand side on every stroke. 27.7 for Parent. What's remarkable about Parent, if you take a look at his feet in the water, he is not a strong kicker right now. So he is pulling, which shows you the upper body strength that he has. Hardly any legs involved, and if it is, it's underwater. 27.4. So extremely strong young man. Tremendous upper body strength as he moves throughout the water. And I'll tell you, what a great feat for the Parent family. All three siblings in the same mile championship here at seniors. Josh, 17, Alex and Zach, twins, 14 years old. So very bright future for both of them. But it remains big brother Josh leading the way. 27.7 on that last split. $27.9 for Parent, so that's about as high as we've seen over the last 300, 400 or so. 27.9, let's see what he comes back. $27.7, so he's back down. Again, he's been as low as $27.3, I believe. Consistently, though, in the mid-27s, and that's really, he's been able to hold those extremely fast split times. Doobie splits a 27.9 right here. Again, 27.74, basically the exact same split time as the last 50. Doobie back a shade over 28. So Doobie is actually picking up some speed here over the last 150, 200 or so. His splits have dropped from mid-28s to low 28s, high 27s. Parent, again, a 27.9. Doobie a 28 low. So a lot of fight left in Doobie and the rest of these swimmers. Alex Parent in third, Wong in fourth, Reynoso Williams in fifth, Marin in sixth, Zach Parent in seventh, Tyler Bosma in eighth. Doobie a 28.08. So Doobie hugging that lane line between 5 and 6. That's one of Parent's highest splits, 27.96. So undoubtedly a little bit of fatigue potentially setting in on most, if not all, of these swimmers at this point in time. $28.08 for Parent. So Doobie goes to $28.08 last 50. Parent goes to $28.08 last 50. I did not realize that the mile and the 1,000 were going to be the first two events. I thought they were going to be at the end tonight. We should be done tonight here by 7:15, probably a little bit earlier. Maybe if all goes well, we'll be done by a little before 7 o'clock. Parent 27.9. Doobie 28.07. So Doobie's picking up the pace for sure. I'll tell you, I applaud all of these young men being able to swim the mile at such a fast pace. Speaks to the amazing conditioning that all of them are in. $27.79 for Parent. So we're moving closer to the finish. We're at 1,500 yards right now. Parent's got another 150 to close this thing out. $27.08 for Parent. 100 to go for Josh Parent. Well on his way to being the men's mile champion here at 2021 New England Seniors. There's the bell for Parent. 50 to go. It will be Josh Parent from Bluefish, your mile champion. It will be Mitch Doobie who takes second. Josh Parent takes it 15:08.44. That's a 12-second drop on his entry time, so Parent will take first. A bevy of other bells going on right now. Doobie will take second, 15:23.47 for Doobie. So that's a 32-second drop for Doobie. So a fantastic swim for Mitch Doobie. It will be Alex Parent taking third. So two Parents up on the podium, Josh and Alex. Hubert Wong takes fourth. Sam Reynoso Williams takes fifth. Jack Marin from Bluefish takes sixth. It's Zach Parent who will take 7th. Tyler Bosma will finish 8th. So Josh Parent, your mile champion. Outstanding swimming. Josh Parent 1, Mitch Doobie 2, Alex Parent 3. We'll go down to the podium for our awards presentation. Once these swimmers get a chance to get out of the pool, catch their breath. It is amazing how I'm just thinking of Mitch Doobie dropping 32 seconds off his best time. Well, actually, I don't know if it's his best time. It was his time that he swam this morning. But when you think about a 32-second drop, Avery, what are your thoughts on a 32-second drop in the mile?
I know I certainly would never be able to do that. I don't even think I'd ever want to swim the mile.
Oh, come on.
Sounds tiring.
Tiring, but so fulfilling when you're done, right?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it would be good to accomplish, but definitely not anytime soon.
Alex Parent taking his spot on the far right of the podium. Mitch Doobie to the left. And there's Josh Parent, your mile champion. They'll pose for their pictures. And we'll move on to event 30. It's the women's 2IM. This is the C final. Abigail Gower in lane 1, Chloe Akambi in 2, Clara Bodner in 3, Christina DiPietro in 4, Sophie Phelps in 5, Natalia Robach in 6, Amelia Barron in 7, and Ruby Groves in lane 8. Top qualifying time in this heat belongs to DiPietro, 2:09.67. She's your leader, followed closely by Akambi and Groves. Your top 7 swimmers separated by 0.5 of a second here. So very close right off the bat through the butterfly. They've moved into and transitioned into backstroke. DiPietro looks to be in the lead still. She's got a lot of competition here, though. Lanes 2 and 3, Akambi and Bodner. So Akambi has now taken over the lead, followed by DiPietro. Bodner running 3rd at the halfway point as they make their transition into the breaststroke. Too close to call right now who's in the lead. It looks like it's Bodner. It could be Robach. And it is Robach leading the way, followed by Bodner and Akambi. Groves running a close 4th here as they move into the freestyle. So Natalia Robach, the 16-year-old from Bluefish, she came in with a 2:10.31. She's looking to close this thing out and be your C flight winner. She's looking strong here. Here comes Groves in lane 8 on the outside. It will be Robach who takes the C flight final. 2nd place will go to Bodner. 3rd place DiPietro, and Groves takes 4th. So Natalia Robach 2:08.26, your C flight winner. We'll move into our B flight final. In lane 1 from Gators, Sonia Mlakar. In lane 2 from Solo, Avery Lord. In lane 3 from Bluefish, Katie White. In lane 4 from Gators, Jay Lapina. In lane 5 from Phoenix, Michaela Chokareva. In lane 6 from Phoenix, Alexis Martino. In lane 7 from Greenwood, Savina Villani. And in lane 8 from Gators, none other than my daughter, Addison Abreu. I try to be very impartial on these live streams, folks, so. Okay, the swimmers are asked to stand. Try this again. Top time coming into this heat belongs to Jay Lapina, the standout from Gators in Seekonk High School, 2:06.15. Pina's time this morning, Chokareva went at 2:06.23. Chokareva leading the way right now. Chokareva, Martino, White. So typically you'll see a lot of lead changes in the IM as different swimmers have different specialties. Chokareva and Martino, though, they're continuing to lead the way. So it's Chokareva, it's Martino, Chokareva, White, and Abreu. So Abreu has moved up into 4th as they move into the breaststroke here. This is event number 30, the women's 200 IM. This is the B final. Martino to the wall first, followed by Chokareva and Lord. Pina has moved up into 4th place. Abreu drops down to 6th. White in 5th. So it looks like it will be Martino and Chokareva down to the finish. Who can outtouch who? And it will be Chokareva who takes it. 2:03.62. Martino goes 2:03.71. 3rd place is White, who goes to 2:06.41. So fantastic race there. Michaela Chokareva, your B flight winner. That'll take us to our A flight final. This is the women's 200 IM final. Isabella Schneider from Phoenix Swimming will be in lane 1. Dana Lee from Commonwealth in 2. Ashlyn Farris from Bluefish in 3. Natalie Mannion from Commonwealth in 4. Malia Emwan from Phoenix in 5. Caroline McCurdy from Phoenix in lane 6. Ella Derby from Kingfish in 7, and Alden White from Crimson in lane 8. Natalie Mannion will be vying to make this her 6th straight A championship. She's 5 for 5 in A finals. She's looking to make this 6 for 6. Great reaction time by Farris there, but a spectacular underwater from Mannion. Puts her in the lead immediately through the first 25. So many great swimmers in this A final. The best of the best in New England, but it's Mannion leading the way, followed by Amwan and McCurdy. Farris was absolutely gassed after just swimming the 1,000 free. About 10 minutes later, she needs to step up now and swim the 2 IM. So tough turnaround for Farris, but she is an absolute warrior, and I'm sure she will do very well as Mannion continues to lead. M1 running second. So Mannion's got a 2.5 lead on M1. Isabella Schneider in third. And at this point, a little more than halfway through, it's going to be tough to catch Mannion. So Mannion vying to make this 6 for 6 for A final winners. She's built up about a body length lead on Umwan in lane 5. She'll turn into the freestyle with just under a 2-second lead. And look at that strong kick in the water. It will be Natalie Mannion going 6 for 6 with A final winners. She takes it. Malia Umwan takes second. McCurdy third. Mannion goes 159.03. She splits a 27.94 in her final 50. 159.03 represents a almost 0.4 of a second drop on her time from this morning. So Natalie Mannion in the 100 free will be looking to go 7 for 7 for A flight championships here at our New England Seniors Championships. We'll move over as you watch the swimmers come out of the pool, navigate their way down the bulkhead. We'll do awards next. So McCurdy takes third, Umwan takes second. The aforementioned Natalie Mannion from Commonwealth, her 6th individual championship here at seniors, 159.03 for Mannion. So the award presentation will take place in a second. We'll bring that to you live. Caroline McCurdy taking her place on the podium, 3rd place. Malia Umwan takes second. And Mannion receives another gold medal, her 6th of this seniors championships. We'll move into our next event. It's event 31, the men's 200 IM. C final is first here. Top qualifier comes out of lane 4. That's Timothy Andrews from the Rhode Island Aquatic Club. 158.37 this morning. It's followed by Quentin McKell from Gators in lane 5. So Andrews in 4, McKell in 5. They're your top 2 qualifiers. It's Jake Thomas out to the early lead here in lane 3. So Jake Thomas leading the way, followed by Denton and Andrews. Jake Thomas from Solo Aquatics went a 158.55 this morning. He's a good body length ahead of Tim Andrews right now and ahead of Thomas Denton from Green Mountain. So Thomas, Denton, Andrews, 1, 2, 3. Kai Shinkyo has moved all the way up into 4th. Keep an eye on Shinkyo, a very strong breaststroker. It would not surprise me to see him move into the top 2 right here. Thomas still leading the way in lane 3. So Thomas leads the way. Shinkyo has moved all the way up into 2nd, Denton 3rd. So Shinkyo goes from 8th to 2nd. Moving into the freestyle, I don't know if Shinkyo can catch Thomas, but he's going to try. Andrews drops down to 6th. So as they speed toward the wall, it is Thomas who'll take 1st, and Shinkyo takes 2nd. Thomas Denton 3rd. Andrews comes in 4th. So Thomas goes a 155.67. It's a 3-second drop on his time from this morning to take the C final. So congratulations, Jake Thomas from Solo Aquatics. We'll move into our B final. Luke Jaguar from Amherst in lane 1. Eric Watka from Bluefish in 2. Nick Andrews from Rhode Island Aquatic Club in 3. Eamon Griffin from Phoenix in 4. Jack Marin from Bluefish in 5. Quinn Borchers from Kingfish in 7. Caleb Del Rosario from Greenwood in 7. And Michael Yang from Gator Swim Club in lane 8. You'll see the other half of the Andrews twins here in the B final. That's Nick. He's swimming out of lane 3. Third fastest time this morning in prelims, 157.46. Top time coming in belongs to Eamon Griffin from Phoenix Swimming, 156.29. Tightly bunched group of swimmers. Jaguar, Del Rosario, Yang. All of the swimmers 0.8 of a second apart. So all 8/10 apart. After the fly, they've all transitioned into the back. So it looks like it's lane 1. Luke Jaguar from the Tritons leading the way, followed by Quinn Borchers. Eric Watka from Bluefish in 3rd. Halfway through, Luke Jaguar from the Tritons, your leader, 15 years old. See how he fares in the breaststroke portion right now. Jaguar is going to remain your leader going into the freestyle. So Luke Jaguar from the Tritons, he's 0.7 ahead of Del Rosario, 0.8 away from Watka. And now it is anybody's race. At least 5 swimmers vying for the top spot here. Who's it going to be? It looks like it could be lane 3. Andrews, and it is. Nick Andrews takes it for Rhode Island Aquatic Club, 156.22. Watka takes 2nd. Jaguar falls down to 3rd. So Nick Andrews, 156.22. He is your B flight winner. So this is the A final. In lane 1 from Bluefish will be Mitch Doobie. In lane 2 from Commonwealth, Raymond Whitaker. In lane 3 from Commonwealth, Thomas Hagar. In lane 4, quick turnaround for Josh Parent from Bluefish. Lane 5, Nathan Coleman. Lane 6, Landon Him. Lane 7, Ryan Shute. Parent, Coleman, Him, and Shute, all from Bluefish. And in lane 8 will be William Carrico from Phoenix. So no surprise, Josh Parent, your top time coming in 150.07. Nate Coleman right behind him, 151.05. So lanes 4 and 5. See what we have here. This is our A flight final. So good start by Coleman in lane 5. He was shot out of a cannon off the start. Looks like he'll be your leader after the butterfly. So Coleman, Parent, Hagar. Coleman's got a half-second lead on Parent, 0.6 over Hagar. Landon Him running in 4th place right now, also from Bluefish. Coleman makes his turn on the back. Looked a little long on that turn there. Looks like Hagar is now moved into 2nd. He's going to push Coleman. Coleman should touch with the lead, and he does. The halfway point. Coleman, Parent, Hagar. So Nate Coleman, the 17-year-old from Bluefish, standout on Bishop Feion High School, looking to win this A flight final. But here comes Josh Parent. So Parent has now moved into the lead in lane 4. Going into the freestyle, it will be Parent, Coleman, and Hagar. 1, 2, 3. In that order, Parent built up an 0.8 of a second lead on Coleman there. I don't know how Parent does it after just swimming the mile, but here we are, folks. Josh Parent once again will be atop the podium. He will take the 200 IM, 149.29. Coleman takes 2nd. Raymond Whitaker from Commonwealth moves up and sneaks into 3rd. So for Parent, another trip to the top of the podium as he embraces with his Bluefish teammate, Nathan Coleman. What a great moment. Teammates, and I'm sure very good friends as well. We'll head over to the podium. The men taking a little extra time getting out of the pool. They look gassed. So we'll go to the awards. Raymond Whitaker from Commonwealth takes 3rd. Nate Coleman 2nd. Josh Parent, once again, gold medal winner. The men's 2IM. Ray Whitaker takes his spot on the podium for 3rd. Nathan Coleman will take his spot up there in 2nd. And your 2IM champ is Josh Parent. So outstanding race there. Another exciting final here from Brown. These seniors have lived up to expectations. We'll move into event 32. This is the women's 100 freestyle. This will be our C final. Caroline Cavalier in 2, Megan Layden in 3, Quinn White in 4, Ainsley Nayland in 5, Amanda Whitkiss in lane 6, Zuri Ferguson in 7, and Caitlin Chapetta in lane 8. This is our C final. Quinn White at the top time coming into this heat, 52:54. It's Layden to the wall first at the 50, followed by Cavalier. Zuri Ferguson pacing third right now out of lane 7. So keep an eye on Ferguson. Exceptionally strong back half swimmer. So they get to the flags. It looks like Ferguson is in the lead out of lane 7, and it will be Ferguson who takes it, 51.90. Layden second, Whitkiss third. So Zuri Ferguson from Bluefish, your C flight winner. We'll turn the page and move into our B flight final. Sophie Phelps will be in lane 1. Chloe Song in 2. Emily Kang in 3. Jacqueline Zapagin in lane 4. Alexis Martino in 5. Dana Lee in 6. Isabella Schneider in 7. Elle Anthony in 8. Once again in lane 4. The top time coming into this heat is Jacqueline Zapagin, the 12-year-old from Bluefish. Had a nice chat with her father earlier this evening. Zapagin family extremely proud of Jacqueline and all that she's accomplished. 12 years old, swimming in a B final here at seniors. She was the top qualifier this morning for this particular B flight final. 52.09, had the top time, I should say. Good reaction time there by Emily Kang off the blocks quick in lane 3 from Gators. Zapagin was actually the slowest off the blocks there of the 8 swimmers, but she's right there in the mix at the halfway point. Kang, Anthony Martino, Zapagin in 4th right now, 0.4 of a second behind, but it's Emily Kang in the lead from Gators. The 16-year-old from Gators in lane 3. Starting to face some competition now from Zapagin and Martino. Kang looks to be out in front at the flags. And it will be Kang who takes it. Lee takes second, Martino third. So Emily Kang goes a 51.35 to be your B flight winner. We'll move into our A finals. So swimming in lane 1 will be Sydney Kang from Solo Aquatics. Swimming in lane 2 will be Elisa Kim from Phoenix. In lane 3, also from Phoenix, will be Michaela Shokareva in lane 4 from Commonwealth. Looking to go 7 for 7 in seniors championships. It's Natalie Mannion in lane 5 from Phoenix. Malia Amwan in lane 6. Caroline McCurdy from Phoenix in lane 7, also from Phoenix. Shay First, and in lane 8, by way of the Hockomock Area YMCA in Bishop Fien, it's Jill Carline. 5 of the 8 swimmers here from Phoenix. So here we go, the A final for the 100 free. Mannion looking to go 7 for 7 in A final championships. Mannion has such a strong start in underwater. Comes up past the halfway point, usually already in the lead, and she is there right now battling with Amwan in lane 5. So Mannion will be the leader at the halfway point. Amwan second, McCurdy third, Shokareva a half a second off the pace, currently in fourth. So hate to count this one too early, but it looks as though Mannion will go 7 for 7. Let's see if Shokareva or Amwan can catch her. They get to the flags. They won't catch her. Natalie Mannion, 7 for 7 in these senior championships. She goes a 49.32. The only swimmer under 50. She splits a 25.5 to take the A final championship. Malia Amwan takes second. Caroline McCurdy third. So you're allowed to swim 7 individual events here at seniors. Natalie Mannion swam 7, she won 7. 7 for 7 for the Stanford Cardinal commit. Congratulations to Natalie Mannion. Great performance here this weekend at the 2021 New England Senior Championships. What a performance.
Nice swim, Caroline.
We'll take it over to the podium for the award presentation. Mannion will perch atop the podium in her familiar spot. 7 times she's been up there. 7 for 7. So quite an accomplishment for the 17-year-old from Commonwealth. Takes nothing away from Malia Amwan and Caroline McCurdy, who came in second and third respectively. They've also wore out a path to the podium so far this weekend, atop many of their individual events. McCurdy takes her place. Malia Amwan takes second, and again, Natalie Mannion for the 7th time in these senior championships. She finds herself atop the podium, 49.32 in the 100 free. She went a 50.12 this morning. This is the C final. Lane 3 will be open. Jacob Russell in lane 1, Garrett Jones in 2, Ethan Macanucci in 4, Theo Baudet in 5, Jason Chiapinelli in 6, Matt V. Ivanov in 7, Miles Lim in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Macanucci in lane 4, 47.97 this morning, 1/100th ahead of Baudet. So keep an eye in the middle of the pool, lanes 4 and 5, and it is Macanucci and Baudet leading the way. Miles Lim running in third. All 7 swimmers 7/10 apart right now. Anybody's race at the halfway point. Macanucci still looking strong along with Baudet in lane 5. Macanucci looks like he has it in lane 4, and it will be Macanucci taking it. Chiapinelli takes second, Baudet third. 2/100ths, actually 4/100ths separate 4/10 separate the top three swimmers there. So Ethan McAnucci, your C flight winner, will move on to the B flight. Noah Kerr in lane 1, Daniel Backlund in 2, Preston Amos in 3, James Misto in 4, Nolan Schlesman in 5, Brian Hickson in 6, Luke Magnuson in 7, Alexei Avakov in 8. So top time coming in belongs to Misto, 47-14. He was also our 50 free champion last night, so keep an eye on James Misto in lane 4. Nolan Schlesman, a 10th behind him this morning in prelims from North Shore, 47-23. This is your B flight final. So Misto with the strong start in lane 4. Let's see who's first to the wall. Anybody's race here, and it is Backlund leading the way, followed by Schlesman and Misto at the halfway point. Top three swimmers a 10th of a second apart. It does look like Dan Backlund was at the 75 wall first. We'll see Misto pushing Schlesman as well. It's anybody's race at the wall. Who touches first? And it will be Backlund. So Backlund from Kingfish touches first, 46.89. Misto will take second, Schlesman third. So Dan Backlund, your B flight champion. And we'll move into our A flight final. Swimming in lane 1 from Gators, Gabe Lee. Swimming in lane 2 from Rhode Island Aquatic Club, Nicholas Andrews. Swimming in lane 3 from Gators, William McClellan. In lane 4 from Solo Aquatics, Daniel McLaughlin. In lane 5 from Gators, William Aenon. In lane 6 from Cape Cod, we have Aiden Kelly. In lane 7 from Bluefish, Thomas Powers Hammond. And in lane 8 from Solo Aquatics, Ethan Vandewater. Top time coming into the final, our top qualifier is Dan McLaughlin, 45.91, followed by William Aenon. Keep an eye on William McClelland in lane 3. He went a 46.47 this morning. Crowd is hyped here for this men's 100 free A final. Great start all the way across the board. McLaughlin in 4, Aenon in 5, McClellan in 3. They are 3 top times coming in. McLaughlin looks like he's already in the lead. In 4 and is McLaughlin, followed by Powers Hammond. McClellan running third, looking to find his way to the podium. 4/10 of a second behind as they hit the 75 wall. McLaughlin looks like he's in the driver's seat in lane 4. Here comes McClellan to his outside. Powers Hammond in 7, and it is McLaughlin who takes it. Powers Hammond takes second. McClellan takes third. So Dan McLaughlin from Solo Aquatics, 45.47. It's a half a second time drop on this morning's time of 45.91. Powers Hammond goes a 45.85 for almost a full second drop, and McClellan's 45.94 represents a half of a second time drop. So great racing all the way around. Daniel McLaughlin, the 17-year-old from Solo Aquatics, your men's 100 freestyle champion. They are just leaving the water now, getting off of the bulkhead. we'll make our way over to the awards presentation. Again, McClellan takes third, Powers Hammond second, McLaughlin first. So McClellan will take his place on the podium. Third place, 45.94. Shout out to his mom, Audrey, and the whole McClellan and Kudo family, who I'm sure are watching from home. Second place goes to Thomas Powers Hammond from Bluefish. And your 100 freestyle champion, Daniel McLaughlin from Solo. They take their places on the podiums. Congratulations, men. Great swims. We'll move into the women's 200 breaststroke. This is event number 34. This is the C final. Grace Yu in lane 1, Ruby Groves in lane 2, Chloe Akambi in 3, Sid Abild in 4, Natalia Robach in lane 5. Once again, another 12-year-old, Margot Levesque from Bluefish in lane 6, Emma St. Hilaire in 7, and Clara Renner in lane 8. I had the pleasure speaking with Margot's mother a few times this weekend. Extremely proud of her daughter and the performances that she's been having this weekend at seniors. At the wall first, it's Sid Abild from Bluefish, followed by her teammate Natalia Robach and Margot Levesque, the aforementioned Levesque. So 1, 2, 3 Bluefish right now. Groves and Akambi from Gators tied for 4th right now. Abild will be your leader at the halfway point, again followed by Robach and Levesque. So no change through the first 100. Abild, Robach, Levesque. 1, 2, 3. Akambi is now in 4th. Groves in 5th. 0.2 of a second apart, Akambi and Groves. So at the 150, it's Sid Abild. Let's see if Robach holds on to second. She does. Levesque 3rd, Akambi 4th, Groves 5th. So no change in the top 5. And it's Sid Abild who has actually built up a pretty good lead here in lane 4. Levesque will make a push for second. Here comes Akambi, though, in lane 3. So Sid Abild will take it, 222.93. Second place will go to Margot Levesque, the 12-year-old from Bluefish, 226.78. Natalia Robach goes third, 227.01. So Bluefish goes 1, 2, 3 in the C Women's 200 breast final. We'll move into our second heat. This is the B final. Emma Hall in lane 1, Meredith Lubelchek in 2, Catherine Hanley in 3, Kelsa Dador in lane 4, Sarah Bernard in lane 5, Catherine Jennings in lane 6, Savina Villani in 7, Ava Larkin in lane 8. Also had the pleasure of meeting Sarah Bernard's mom earlier. One of the great things of being live in person, get to meet all of the parents for the swimmers that I say their names a million times in a given weekend. So Hanley came in with the top time in this heat, 2:24.22. Actually, it was Dater who had the top time, 2:22.33, followed by Bernard. Hanley running third. So let's see where we stand here. Bernard in the lead, followed by Hanley and Dater. They're 0.3 of a second apart after the first 50. Long way to go here. Women's 200 breast B final. At the halfway point, it's Kelsa Dater from Crimson who's moved into first. 1/10 ahead of Bernard, 0.3 ahead of Hanley. So Dater, the Davidson College commit, has moved into first. So they'll come in for the 150. It looks like it's Kelsa Dater leading the way, followed by Bernard. Dater and Bernard, Hanley running third. Bernard's 0.3 off the pace set by Dater right now. Hanley a little under 2 seconds behind. Dater and Bernard almost simultaneously turned there at the 175 wall. So this should be an exciting one down the stretch. Bernard and Dater, stroke for stroke at the flags. Could be Bernard, could be Dater. Who is it? It will be Sarah Bernard who takes it out, touching Dater 6/100ths. Bernard goes to 2:19 flat, Dater a 2:19.06. Hanley takes third, 2:22.45. What an exciting final. Congratulations to Sarah Bernard from Commonwealth and Kelsa Dater for second place from Crimson. We now move into the A final for the women's 200-yard breaststroke. Swimming out of lane 1 from Solo Aquatics will be Avery Lord. Swimming out of lane 2 from Crimson Aquatics will be Alden White. In lane 3 from Bluefish, Ella Smith. In lane 4 from Commonwealth, Eliza Brown. In lane 5 from Kingfish, Ella Derby. In lane 6 from Upper Valley Aquatics, Kaylee Stockwell. In lane 7 from Gators, Jayla Pina. And swimming out of lane 8 from Bluefish, this is the third time you've seen her in an A final tonight. It is Ashlyn Farris from Bluefish. Eliza Brown is the top overall qualifier, swimming out of lane 4 by 4 seconds over Ella Derby from Kingfish. Great start by Brown in lane 4. She got shot out of a cannon off the blocks. So again, she is the top overall qualifier. 2:14.06 was her time this morning. It is Brown to the wall first, followed by Ella Smith and Ella Derby. So the two Ellas running second and third right now, but it is Eliza Brown in the lead. Brown maintains her lead on Ella Smith. Ella Derby running third at the halfway point. Kaylee Stockwell fourth. Alden White fifth. Pina sixth. Lord seventh. Farris eighth. I think you can excuse Farris if she's a little tired right now. her third final. An amazing performance in the 1,000 free, which she won earlier. Came right back, had to swim the 2 IM. At the 150, it's Eliza Brown, followed by the 2 Ellas once again. So Ella Smith, Ella Derby. Eliza Brown was your top qualifier this morning. She's looking to take this one home. She has a sizable lead on Smith from Bluefish. It will be Eliza Brown from Commonwealth taking the championship here, 2:13.32. Ella Smith takes second. Ella Derby, third. So Eliza Brown from Commonwealth, 2:13.32. She's your 200 breaststroke champion. Before we go to the men's 200 breaststroke final, we'll go to the podium for awards. So our top three will be making their way to the podium. It will be Ella Derby, third place from Kingfish. Ella Smith, second place from Bluefish. Eliza Brown, first place from Commonwealth. Starting to wind down through our program here. Once the men finish the breaststroke, we have our one more event. It's the 100-yard butterfly. Ella Derby from Kingfish takes her place on the podium. There's Ella Smith, second place. And it will be Eliza Brown from Commonwealth, 2:13.32. 0.7 of a second drop on her swim from this morning. She is your 200 breaststroke champion. Wearing a very festive, ugly Christmas sweater to boot. So we will now move into event 35. It is the men's 200-yard breaststroke. This is the Sea Flight final. Michael Yang in lane 1, Nicholas Austin in 2, Kai Shinkyo in 3, Henry Keegan in 4, Brian Zapata in. So no, it's not Henry Keegan in 4, it's George Groves. So George Groves must have scratched into finals. I did not have that on my sheet. Jack Marin in 5. So no Brian Zapata either. So Jack Marin in 5, John Fernandez in 6, David Topi in 7, Jake Thomas in 8. So apologize for that. I did not have an updated heat sheet. So Groves in 4, Marin in 5. They scratched into the C finals, it appears. So leading the way is David Topi, followed by Austin and Thomas. Topi 101.45 at the halfway point. 16-year-old from Phoenix Swimming. Through 150, it remains David Topi, followed by Nick Austin and Jake Thomas. I would like to say at this point, stick around with us after the final race. We will So it will be David Topi taking it. Jake Thomas second. Kai Shinkyo moves all the way up for third. Always swimming very strong from behind. So Shinkyo moves into third, but it was David Topi, your C flight winner. So with the scratches, we did have some changes on my heat sheet, so we'll just go off what's on the screen. Top qualifier in this heat, Alexei Avakov from Phoenix, 2:08.02. Brian Zapata went from the C final to the B final due to some scratches, so he's in lane 2.
Yeah, Kevin! Go, Kevin!
Still got some very enthusiastic fans here in Brown. Good turnout tonight, both on the live stream and in person. And we've topped out so far tonight at over 130 people on the live stream. Alexei Avakov in first, Griffin second, Carrico third. I'd say that's pretty much on par with what we have inside the building, maybe a little less. So Alexei Avakov drops down to third. Eamon Griffin moves up into first. Carrico second. Avakov third. So it's Phoenix 1, 2, 3 right now in the middle of your pool, lanes 3, 4, and 5. As I was saying, after the final swim of the evening, please stick around. We'll carry the awards presentation for the top 3 teams down at the podium, time permitting. I do want to get home at some point this weekend. It's been a fun one, folks. William Carrico has now moved into first. Griffin drops down to second. Avakov holding firm at third. Our final 50 underway. Carrico split a 32.78 there. Fastest amongst the field. Griffin and Carrico, who's it going to be? It looks like it's going to be Carrico. 2:07.50. Griffin takes second. Avakov third. So Phoenix with the clean sweep. William Carrico, your B flight winner. So congratulations to William on a great swim. and a time drop as well.
Yeah, Kevin!
We'll move into our A flight final in the 200 breast on the men's side from Kingfish Swimming. Swimming out of lane 1, Jonathan Davenport. In lane 2 from Crimson, Zachary Bubanovic. In lane 3 from Uvok, William Kanan. In lane 4 from Solo Aquatics, Christopher Z. In lane 5 from Commonwealth, Raymond Whitaker. In lane 6 from Gators, Kevin Jiang. In lane 7 from Bluefish, Ryan Shute. And swimming out of lane 8 from Gator Swim Club, Maximilian LaRoche. Top time coming in belongs to Christopher Z from this morning, 2:02.92. Raymond Whitaker not far behind, 2:04.43. Then you find William Kanan, 2:05.35.
Yeah, Kevin!
Good start all the way around. Great reaction times by all 8 swimmers. Let's watch those pullouts. Too close to call after the first 50. It's Whitaker followed by Kanan and Jiang. Top 7 swimmers separated by 9/10 of a second. So it's Raymond Whitaker who has moved into first, followed by William Kanan. Kevin Jiang is now taken third place. See if Whitaker can hold on to that lead, looking very strong coming into his 150. So it's Raymond Whitaker from Commonwealth. It's his race to lose. He's followed by Kevin Jiang, so Jiang comes all the way up to second. Z moves into third, but it's Raymond Whitaker from Commonwealth leading the way in lane 5. So Raymond Whitaker will take it. He'll be your men's 200-yard breaststroke champion. 2:00.90 for Whitaker. Christopher Z takes second. Kevin Jiang third for Gators. So Whitaker's 2:00.90 represents an over 3-second drop from this morning. So great swim by Whitaker. So we'll take you down to the awards presentation. We'll move into our final event. Final event of the evening. It will be event number 36. The women's 100-yard butterfly, followed by the men to close us out here. Great weekend of swimming at Brown University. These 2021 New England Senior Championships have been a resounding success all the way around. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody at Brown Specialty Aquatics Director Ray Grant, also the owner of Gator Swim Club Seekonk. So Kevin Jiang takes his place on the podium. He takes third place in the two breast from Gators. Christopher G takes second from Solo Aquatics. And your overall 200 breaststroke champion comes from Commonwealth. It's Ray Whitaker. Christina DiPietro in lane 1, Zuri Ferguson in 2, Lauren Jolly in 3, Jill Carline in lane 4, Sophia Dimitrick in 5, Joss Halsey in 6, Braylon Wilson in 7, and Clara Renner in lane 8. This is our Sea Flight Women's 100 Fly Final. Halsey, DiPietro, Ferguson, Carline, Wilson, Jolly, Dimitrick, Renner, 7/10 apart. So all 8 swimmers 7/10 of a second apart at the halfway point. Halsey, DiPietro, Ferguson were 1, 2, and 3. It's virtually impossible to tell who's in the lead right now at the flags. Looks like it could be 6, Halsey, and it is. Joss Halsey takes it. DiPietro second, Jolly third. So Halsey comes all the way back. Strong final 50. She splits a 30-60 to take first in the C final. For our B final, we'll have Eliza Brown in lane 1, Elisa Kim in 2, Isabella Schneider in lane 3, Emily Kang in 4, Alexis Martino in 5, Sonia Mlakar in 6, Shay First in 7, and Abby Topfer in lane 8. This is your women's 100 fly B final. Good clean start here. Kang comes in with the top time, 56.89. It's Eliza Brown, the leader at the halfway point. Kang in second, Lakar from Gators in third. We just saw Eliza Brown take the women's 200-yard breaststroke. So Brown swimming out of lane 1 here at the bottom of your screen. It's going to be close between her and Kang. Who touches first? And it will be Kang. Kang, Brown, and Schneider, your top 3. Kang goes a 56.60. And now we will move into our A flight final. Swimming out of lane 1 from Executive Swim Club is Megan Layden. Swimming out of lane 2 from Phoenix Swimming, Michaela Chokareva. In lane 3 from Greenwood Swimming, Amanda Whitkus. In lane 4 from Solo Aquatics, and our top overall qualifier, Anna Bamer. In lane 5 from Solo Aquatics, Signe Kang. In lane 6 from Bluefish, Katie White. In lane 7 from Solo Aquatics, Caroline Cavalier, and swimming out of lane 8 from the Weymouth Waves, Clara Bodner. So again, it's Anna Bamer who comes in as your top qualifier. Swimming out of lane 4. Good start there by Bamer. Great reaction time in lane 4 in the middle of your screen has put her already slightly in the lead. She's your top qualifier from Solo Aquatics. So it's Bamer to the wall first, followed by Kang and Shokareva. Kang and Shokareva both just about a second off the pace set by Bamer, 24.97. Bamer, a University of Michigan commit, showing why here in our A final of the 100 butterfly. It will be Anna Bamer from Solo Aquatics who takes it. 53.47 for Bamer. Whitkiss takes second. Katie White, taking third. So Anna Bamer goes a 53.47 final. Half a second drop off her 53.91 from this morning. So we'll take you to our second to last individual awards presentation. All of the swimmers have yet to exit the pool. Certainly gassed after that 100 fly. Great race. Bamer 1, Whitkiss 2, Katie White 3. It was Michaela Shokareva in 4th, tied with Caroline Cavalier. 6th place goes to Sydney Kang, Clara Bodner 7th, and Megan Layden in 8th. Good swimming all the way around. So as the men in the Sea Flight final make their way to the starting blocks, we'll do the awards for the women's champions. So it's Katie White from Bluefish in 3rd. Amanda Whitkiss from Greenwood in 2nd. And our champion for the 100 fly on the women's side from Solo Aquatics, Anna Bamer. So our final individual event of the evening, this is event 37, the men's 100-yard butterfly. This is the C final. Reed Nussbaum in lane 1, Mateo Smith in 2, Melson Yavin Aquilano in 3, Zach Halsey in 4, Dan McLaughlin in 5, Luke Magnuson in 6, Gabe Lee in 7th, and Cole Brooks in lane 8. Top time coming into the C final belongs to Zach Halsey. So you just saw Joss Halsey, Zach's sister, take the C final on the women's side. Brother Zach now in lane 4, top qualifier. Looks to do the same on the men's side. And it looks like Zach is well on his way here. The 17-year-old from Gators swimming out of lane 4. So it will be Zach Halsey. So both Joss and Zach Halsey taking their respective C finals. Joss on the women's side, Zach on the men's side. It's Gabe Lee in second, Cole Brooks in third. Good night for the Halsey family. Just saw their mother, Heather, running by. We'll move into our B flight final. Jacob Russell in lane 1, Hubert Wong in lane 2, Nicholas Duarte in 3, Thomas Hagar in 4, Tim Andrews in 5, Ethan Van De Water in 6, Thomas Stenton in 7, and Theo Baudet in lane 8. Good clean start to the B final on the men's 100 fly side. Thomas Hagar, the top qualifier in this heat, 51.15, followed closely by Timothy Andrews from Rhode Island Aquatic Club, 51.19. So Hagar in 4, Andrews in 5. But it's Van De Water to the wall first, followed by Duarte. Hager third, Andrews in 4th right now. Top 7, 9/10 of a second apart. So this should be an exciting finish. Hagar looks like he could be in the lead at the flags. Andrews to his right, Duarte to his left. Who's it going to be? And it is Hagar who takes it. 50.85. Duarte takes second, Andrews third. So Thomas Hagar has had himself a weekend here at seniors. He'll be your B flight winner. Nicholas Duarte takes second, Andrews third. We'll move into our A flight final, individual final of the night here. From Brown, it's the A final in the men's 100-yard butterfly, swimming out of lane 1 from Commonwealth Swimming. Davis Bonebreak. Swimming out of lane 2 from Gator Swim Club, Matthew Wang. In lane 3 from Gator Swim Club, William McClellan. In lane 4 from Gator Swim Club, Alan Zhang. In lane 5 from Bluefish, Landon Him. In lane 6 from Gators, James Misto. In lane 7 from Phoenix, Noah Kerr. And swimming out of lane 8 from Gators, John Butera. So 5 Gators here in the A final. Alan Zhang, your top overall qualifier, 49.43 this morning, followed closely by Landon Him. Keep an eye on the underwaters by Landon Him in lane 5. Spectacular underwaters. He's a Dartmouth College commit, one of the top butterfly strokers in New England. Here we go, folks, the men's A final. Three swimmers came in under 50 seconds, McClellan, Zhang, and Him. Misto leading the way at the halfway point, followed by Zhang and McClellan. It's Him in 4th, 3/100ths behind McClellan. This is going to be a great tight finish to close out our individual finals here this weekend. This one is too close to call. Looks like it could be Him or Misto or Zhang. Who hits the wall first? It's James Misto. 48.46 for Misto. Him takes second, 48.64. Zhang third, 48.80. That is Misto's second A final championship. He won the 50 fly last night. He is your 100 fly winner tonight. What a race to close out our senior championships. Amazing swims all the way around. McClellan took 4th, Bonebreak 5th, Wang 6th, Butera 7th, and Kerr 8th. But James Misto gets it done for Gators, 48-46. On the heels of his 50 freestyle win yesterday, he will be your 100 fly champion as well. So that is a wrap on our swimming here for the evening. What a weekend it has been. I owe each of you the biggest thanks and gratitude for sticking with us all weekend. I think we're going to go down for the awards. We are. So we'll go down for the final individual and team awards. Again, as I was saying, I thank every one of you for tuning in this weekend. It's been an amazing 4-day weekend with back to live action here at Brown University. It was truly, and when I say this, I mean it, it was my pleasure to bring you all of the action this weekend. I absolutely love this stuff. I hope it transfers through in my voice. Saying goodbye to many of the swim parents who I've got to see this weekend for the first time in a while. So 3rd place for the 100 fly goes to Alan Zhang. 2nd place will go to Landon Him. And it will be James Misto from Gators atop the podium for the men's 100 fly. So we'll stick around really quick for the team awards. And then we will wrap this thing up, put a bow on it. If you want to watch or rewatch any of the races from this weekend, all you have to do is go to the Gator Swim Club Seekonk YouTube page. They will all be housed there. It doesn't matter what team you're on. Again, go to YouTube, search Gator Swim Club Seekonk. You will find our team page there. Once you get to it, you can click on videos, and every session will be there from this weekend. So I know a lot of swimmers like to go back and watch their swims. A lot of coaches like to go back and watch their swimmers' swims. So Ella Smith is receiving an award for her points. I don't know whether they're doing top 10, top 6, top 5. I can't tell, and I could not hear the PA clear enough. So they're handing out some prizes. So Ella Smith took an award. A little slow on the awards here. Let's see. There is another swimmer making their way to the podium. I did miss the name. The overall team scores, I'm going to give you the top 10 here real quick. Bluefish takes the championship, 1,570 points. Phoenix takes second, 1,317 points. It's Commonwealth with 1,030 points. Gators takes fourth, 972 points. Solo Aquatics fifth, 600 points. Crimson takes sixth, 401 points. Kingfish seventh, 246 points. Cape Cod Swim Club with 188 points takes eighth. Executive Swim Club with 156 points takes ninth. And Greenwood Swimming with 136 points takes 10th. I usually don't go past the top 10, but it's noteworthy to point out that the Rhode Island Aquatic Club, a very newly formed team here in New England Swimming, they did take 11th with 77 points, and why not? We'll do the top 12. Amherst Tritons with 74 points. These are the top overall point scorers, so I can tell you it's Malia Umwan, Ashlyn Farris, and Natalie Mannion up on the podium. Umwan in third, Farris second, Mannion in first. So they're your top three female point scorers. Congratulations to all three of them. We'll give you the men's, and then we'll be signing off after a long weekend here at Brown. Again, I can't thank you enough for taking the time to join us. Really appreciated all the commentary, all the well wishes. We hope we brought you best in class coverage. So Mitchell Doobie taking second for top points. I did not get the name there. So that is a solo aquatic swimmer. So again, all this stuff should be in Meet Mobile, the top point scores. So these are the final team scores. I gave them to you. I'll take you here for the podium presentation before we sign out. So Commonwealth takes third, Phoenix takes second, and Bluefish takes first. So Bluefish takes it. They're making their way to the podium. It should be a very packed podium, a large contingent from Bluefish here. There they are in all their glory. Those are your top three teams, Commonwealth, Phoenix, and Bluefish. That's going to conclude our coverage from Brown University. Once again, there's a line of people to thank, everyone from Brown University, everyone from New England Swimming, all the parent volunteers, the timers, the admissions folks. There was a ton of people who helped make this thing roll. I had my partner in crime, Avery Abreu, with me tonight on the cameras. She did a great job. I had a ton of help all weekend. Elisa Pelchat, Tim Groves, Robin Connors, Neil Hartman. Appreciate all of your help. So for the last time from Brown University, we're signing off from the 2021 New England Senior Championships. I am Jeremy Abreu. Have a great rest of your weekend.